as always, flown from the survival scrolls. I am your gracious host, Mr. Bobby Shades. And this is Bridging Fairs. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the defacing of art of George Floyd. Let's go. So, family, recently in Times Square, New York City, there is a art piece. It is a bust. It is kind of a copper piece of art depicting George Floyd from the head up to the neck area. And it was displayed out there as a remembrance of this individual who was murdered by a rogue Minneapolis police officer named Derek Chauvin, who recently was indicted for, first degree, second degree, whatever, manslaughter. And he's looking at 25 to life. There were some sons of bitches, if I may say so, that defaced. They put blue paint on the bust, the art piece of George Floyd. So the question begs to, should that defacing, that paint, be kept? Should it be kept to show the world the disgust, the vile, the violation, the grimy cowards that still pervade and persist and permeate the grime and the disgust of racism still persisting in 2021 in this country? Should it be kept there? There are individuals that are cleaning it up, but there is this debate. It should be kept there to show how people are cowards, how people are afraid. I'm sorry, but if a person is constantly attacking another culture, it's one thing you want to bring up the historical incidences, not even incidences, the historical part and fabric of our society in these United States that showed and still shows racism in this country. Then it should be unearthed. It should be kept there. It should be kept. It should show that there are still cowards. There are still individuals. Let me tell you something. If you're a separatist, I got no problem with you. I really don't. If you say, listen, I'm just comfortable with my own group, with my own tribe. You know, if you're Asian, you want to be in your Asian community. If you're white, you want to be in your white community. If you're black, you want to be in your black community. If you're a separatist, I got no problem with you. If you got no beef with no one else, but you just say, listen, I want to eat my type of food. I want to date my type of person. Hold on, family. Hold on, family. I truly do not like that song. There we go. Here we go. So, I want to date my type of person. I want to frequent the places of my type of people. I got no problem with that. I think that's fantastic. Because you're honest in what you're comfortable with. What you want to be comfortable in your comfort zone. That's important for you, and I have zero problem with that whatsoever. But if you're a racist and you're going out hardcore to displace, to harm, to hurt, to murder, to maim, to do whatever it is and crap that one does in the name of racism. And it was a twofold effect with the George Floyd situation. It had racial overtones, evidently, but it was also a personal thing because they knew each other. They worked at a bar. I think George Floyd was a bouncer. And there was some young lady that either one was dating, I think Derek Chauvin, or he liked, and she liked George or whatever. So they knew each other. It wasn't like these guys, met, off the street and it was their first time. No, they actually knew exactly who either one was. But just a little background. But family, should there be the keeping and the showing of what still permeates and pervades the minds and the fabric of this country? Don't get me wrong. It's going to be a bit outlandish what I'm about to say. But I've been around many different groups. And I myself have said, don't know why that group is going to be. I wouldn't want to be around them. I very much have said that from different cultures. But I didn't go out my way to displace those individuals that were around me because of my distaste of what that individual displayed. And yes, I lumped them all together, but I don't believe in everyone that acts like that. I don't believe that when you see and this is a dog whistle terminology, a thug, aka black person, young black person, that all black people are thugs. I don't believe when you see you go to certain parts of Asian communities and you see the food spilling over in the street and looks a little dirty and whatnot, that all Asians are like, they're grimy. Or when you see the individuals with privilege, those that act with privilege, that I lump them all together like, I don't want them around. They're going to give me a hard time. If I put up a sign, they're going to give me a hard time with that. No, I don't believe in all that. And neither should any one of you. We should take each individual and deal with them accordingly. Each individual. And take them on who they are and how they interact with you and your space and your existence. I think that that's a fair assessment towards another individual. My own thoughts. But here we are, and no more than a few days ago, some asswipes had to go up, and I'm sure giggling and like, oh, look what I did, and deface the man that was dead, the man that died. Same thing with the individuals that broke into Pop Smoke, the rapper that was murdered in Los Angeles, in the Hollywood Hills. They broke into his, or they tried to break into his casket, one of those housed, the word escapes me not right now, those house areas, to what? To rob his jewelry, to steal his body, to display it, to do what? Like, how much of a coward are you that you got to go that far, that deep to do what? You're getting away with what? You find his crypt. You break into it. Let's say you steal a jewelry. Oh, look what I got. I hope that jewelry haunts the hell out of you. I hope that at night when you wear that jewelry, that wraps around your damn neck. I really do. Chokes the out of you. Anyway, family. Question of the day is, should the bust, the art piece displaying right now in Times Square be kept to show the world that there's a lot more work to be done, that there is still a lot more work to be done pertaining to racism in our society? Anyway, family, that's all I have for you today. Please let us give thanks and praise that we are 6 feet above ground and not below, and that those in our inner circle are in the same vein. Whatever you do today, family, make a statement. If silence is your statement, make it loud and proud and bold. Oh, and like, share, and subscribe. It will do the channel a whole host of help. And allow for the channel, allow for the searching of Bridging Fears to easily come up, allow for my videos that I have done to go on the side panels, and just allow for the channel to grow, for the content to grow, for so much to grow, family. I really need your help with this. So please, like, share, and subscribe. And that's it. So whatever you do today, family, stay lovely, stay sexy, but please, most of all, stay safe. I am your gracious host, Mr. Bobby Shades, and this is Bridging Fears. See you guys in the next clip.